What's up everybody, Gerald here and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're somewhere completely different, somewhere you've never seen me fish before. I have fished here before and blanked unfortunately, but we are at Combe Bank Fisheries down here just by Sevenoaks. I've got all three rods out. They're out there, 10.5 wraps out. I've got Scudder and I've got Pat with me and we're here for 48 hours trying to see if we can catch a fish or two. So here is our chosen swim. I'm not quite sure what the name of it is, but I'm next to the friendlies 1 and 2, which is where Scudder and Pat are. All three rods are out there on the same spot pretty much, all 10.5 wraps out in between this swim and that dead tree. Just out there, I've put 8 spoms of chopped, crushed and crumbed up boilie with some pellet over the top and some hemp seed oil just to bind it all together. That all went out there lovely, created a nice little cloud as it went down. So I'm hoping that'll draw the fish in. Like I say, Scudder and Pat are just down there in the friendlies, and Pat has already lost one, unfortunately, on his left-hand rod down to the pads. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to sit back and relax. And if I don't have a fish by the morning, because it is getting late now, you will see me in the morning when I talk you through the rigs and all the baits that we got out there. Good morning, guys. It's 5 AM after the very first night. And not even a single bleep. I don't think the boys had anything. They're still asleep. But yeah, I don't think they had anything. Just reeled in, had a quick walk round. Because now's a good time to try and spot fish. The mist is on the lake, the sun's coming up slowly. I've seen a few bosh down to my right. I heard them boshing in the night. But it's so dark out here, you can't see nothing. So, the guy down in the pads I don't think has had any. There's a lot of fizzing up out in front of the pads from where I'm looking right now. Look at all these sheets of bubbles. Look at that. That was a fish just down here to the right somewhere. The fish do seem to be down this end of the lake. Or maybe a move in a few hours. It just swims over there, we'll see. So like I said, very quiet night, not even a bleep. The fish were showing down to the right somewhere. Couldn't see them obviously because it's dark. I've sat here, just about to have a cup of tea. While I was making it, I did see a few fish show off a tree. This is where the cut is, where it goes down into the other end of the lake. In front of Scudder and Pat swim. So when they wake up, I'll tell them about that one. They are showing also right over on the far bank, but that is a long shark and a pretty dangerous one as well. Especially as there's a lot of overhanging trees over there, so I'm not willing to take that risk without having a bait boat really, which you're not allowed here unfortunately. So yeah, I think I'll put out a couple more spots over the spot and just sit back and relax. I'm not even going to touch the rods. I know they're all fishing, they're all on a very clean spot out there. So there's no need to worry about that. They can stay out the 48 hours. Yeah, in my spot mix I've just got a little bit of pellet, a little bit of chop, and just some holes with some hemp seed oil to help bind it all together. I forgot to bring the stick mix because I would have bought the stick mix and put that in there and all, but never mind, we live and learn. If I don't have anything probably by tomorrow morning, then I think for the day what I'll do is I'll pack down and then move down the pads then nearer to the car. I can pack away pretty much everything that I don't need to keep the rods out, like normal day session stuff, and have a go down in the pads for the day, because there is a lot of sheeting up down there. I don't know if it's because it's the shallow end, they're still like in the spawning mood, so that's why they're down there. And Pat did lose one off a set of pads in front of his swim, so maybe that's where they're holding up. Really wanted to go in this swim mainly because it gives me good practice for France, fishing 3 rods on a spot, and I know this is where the bigger fish come out down this end. So I'm hoping for one big one. I'll take it.
Well, obviously there's a reason for that. Oh! He didn't even miss the first string.
So let me show you what we're spotting out over the top of the rods. In here we've got some whole cream seed, some chopped cream seed and some pellet, all binded together with the hemp seed oil. And that's just going out there at 10.5 wraps. Scudder's just walking around now. He's going to go put some bait in off a spot just over there where we saw him roll this morning. And then he's going to put a rod on it. I'm thinking about trying to get a rod right over the other side, over in this gap here. There is a dead tree there that overhangs, but I think I can fizz a lead in there. I'm not sure what to do right now. I'm going to think about it for a little bit. Probably have breakfast first. It's only 7 o'clock. Let bite time get out of the way, and then maybe move it over there about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. So it's gone past bite time now, so I've made a few changes. The right hand rod has now gone down off this snag over here. There's a little bit of gravel out there which I've positioned the rig on. That's got a cream sea bottom bait with a yellow peril snowman. The middle rod is now right over there, just in front of that stump over there. There's been a lot of fish showing since we got here over there, so I've chucked it over there. That is 23 wraps, so quite a chuck from here. There's a few issues with these branches as well. It looks like you've got plenty of room, but because of the angle to get it over there, you tend to just like trim the edge. So luckily on the cast it actually went up into that very end little branch just there, and as it hit the clip it knocked the line out. So happy that it's on the spot. And then the left hand rod is still just out there at 10.5 wraps where I've been spodding the bait out. I've not put anything out over that one that's over there by the stump, just because that and half a chuck and I can't even get into that stump from around the other side. So we're just going to fish a single over there. That one's got a snowman on it, exactly the same as well. And I think there's a snowman on the left hand rod as well. I can't remember which one has got the single pop up on it. No, the left hand rod has got a single yellow peril pop up on it out there over the top of that baited spot. So yep, Scudder's just had a little run, probably a liner. Pat's had a tench, but apart from that, very quiet. I was just coming over to sit down with the boys and Pat is in. Go on, Pat.
Lucky that didn't go in the drink.
At least it's a carp this time. I'm not going to bite it.
The old hybrid cast.
Yeah.
Wow!
If I hadn't put the tray in.
So it's taken a little while, but here we are on the left hand rod. One out in the middle on the yellow peril snowman. gone and produced us a nice little common. We're not going to weigh it, but we'll get some photos, get it back and get the rod back out there. So that was a nice little surprise. I was sound asleep, tucked up in my bivvy here, and the left hand rod, which has actually only got a yellow peril pop up on it, it's not a snowman like I said, has torn off over the bait spot and we've got a nice little common. Happy days. I've just put the rod back on the spot, put another 4 spods over the top, and now we're going to sit back, have some pot noodle for lunch and see what the rest of the day brings us. We've got another night and another day as well, so happy to get off the mark. At least I've not blanked. We just need Scudder to catch one now because Pat's had a carp, so come on the carp for Scudder. Hopefully he gets one and we can get amongst some of the bigger ones. Would be nice.
So, Combe Bank, 12:56 on a Monday, second day here. We join you live as Gerald has just had an excellent run. Here he is playing the fish. Middle rod. My mistake. Over last before I started the video. I'd like to apologise to all Gerald's fans. Left hand rod, out on the spot, quite a few spots over it. It's the second fish he's had on that spot within the hour, I'd have said. So yeah, see what we get. I'll come back live in a sec. Here we go, here she comes in. This looks like a very pretty fish. Right, Pat's took a tumble.
Get in!
Yeah, lovely fish.
Right, contrary to popular belief, it's the left hand rod, not the middle. It's gone off again. The yellow peril pop-ups, as always, absolutely doing the job. We have got this fantastic looking 27-pound mirror carp from Combe Bank Fisheries. What a fish! Oh, I was sitting down having a nice drink and the rod has absolutely melted off, and this was on the end. Let's get some photos, get it back out there, see if we can get some more cracker. Well, what an absolute result. I'm really happy. Banging fish on the left hand rod out there. Well, I've been spodding over the top of it. I've put it straight back out there and put another 4 spods. I've just made some more mix up as well. Just crushed up some of the boys, put them in there, put a bit of hemp seed, some whole boilies, put the hemp oil over the top and just mixed it all in and put another 4 out over the spot. I don't want to put too much out there, but I'm just going to keep topping it up every time I overfish. We've still got this afternoon, tonight and then tomorrow daytime, so I'm hoping I can get another one, but it doesn't really matter now. I've gone and had one of the bigger fish out of here. Hopefully we can get one on the middle or the right hand rod. The middle rod has gone right over there. Since I've put it over there, the fish have stopped showing, but I don't want to bring it in and put it on this spot because I don't know if there's too many lines on the spot, and that's why we weren't getting bites. Sorry. As soon as I moved that one, I started getting bites. So we're going to leave things as they are. Nothing for Scudder as of yet. He's actually moved his rods a little bit further out and then he started spodding over the top as well, just to see if he can make something happen. But we've still got plenty of time.
Ooh, 1.32. Do you know the weight of your sling?
No, it's no sling.
What you know? It's got time on it.
Put it back there.
I need to push this or something. £20. That's the time again. You just came up with the time. Fantastic. I'm the official weigher because I'm not catching fish, so I gave myself this job. That's 15.2, 15.8. Right, 15.8.
Minus the
We'll have a
sling.
quick picture and then.
I think you've confused it. Is it going to splash it?
Splash.
So here's a quick view of the dam end, which is where we're fishing here at Combe Bank. For you guys that don't know about it, it's probably about 5 acres. You've got this big open bit of water down here at the dam end, and then just down through there you've got another section of lake which is all lily pads. So there's all different types of fishing to be done here. It's not a massive lake, but it is a lovely looking. You're surrounded by a lovely countryside. This is actually private schools grounds here, and then you've got like farmers fields behind where I am. But what a lovely lake. What a nice place to spend some time. Really happy with the fish we've caught. Like I say, I have fished here before. I actually fished on the dam with Dan just over there, and that's the infamous trip where Dan fell into my bivvy and broke the poles. So I've not had much luck here until today, so I'm really happy to get off the mark. But I'll definitely be back to give it another go. I would like to fish down the pad end. But that snag there is looking pretty carpy. Look at that. Who knows? What we might end up doing tomorrow is moving down the pad end just for the day, pack up all the bivvy and everything, take it all to the car, and take the rods down and just have a little go down the pad end to see if we can get a couple more fish if we don't have anything between now and the night time. So let me just talk you through my spod mix. Basically what I'm doing is just taking a few of the cream seeds, sticking them in the crusher, giving a quick turn, turning it into crumb and chop, popping that in there. We'll put in a little bit of soluble hemp over the top, not too much, just a little bit, just help bind it all together, make it a little bit sticky. And then we've got some of the cream seed little pellets in there as well. I'm only going to put a handful in here because I've already put some in. And then all we do is give it a good mix. And oh, 2 lids, magic. And Bob's your uncle. Look at that. A lovely mix for them to get grubbing around on. Don't want too many small items in there, so it's nice to have all the different chops and the pellet. Get some grubbing around and hopefully picking up yoke bait. So we're now in the bivvy, tucked up for the night. I've got a cup of tea. Not a lot's happened since 1 o'clock when we had that fish. I've just been hanging out with Pat and Scudder, having a chat and just relaxing really, having a nice time. Hot air balloon crashed in the field behind us, and then I saw a bunch of deer. So, you know, quite an eventful one, just didn't really get it on camera. I got on camera the hot air balloon taking back off, unfortunately. I didn't get it crashing, but never mind. Yeah, like I said, not a lot's happened. The rods are back out for the night now. I'm going to have a pretty early night because I'm probably going to be up early again at around 4:30, just as it gets light, just to get out there to see if I can see some fish. And tomorrow's our last day. We just got tomorrow daytime. We can be here till 7, but I'm sure we'll probably pack up a little bit earlier than that. No fish for Scudder as of yet, so I'm hoping tonight he gets a run or two, and hopefully he can pack and get a couple more fish and get a couple of nice ones as well. So if you don't see me in the night, I'll see you in the morning, and let's hope we get a run. Good morning. It's the second morning. No fish for the night once again. It was a lot quieter last night. Didn't hear anything boshing out. I tried to stay awake, but that didn't happen. I think I slept from about 10 till now, which is 7:30. I had a good sleep. But yeah, it's our last day. So I'm hoping we can get amongst the fish. I'm not going to put any more bait out there. I put a couple of spots up before I went to bed last night. And that didn't catch us anything. So what I might do is pack down the bivvy and move down the pads then today, just to see if we can snick out another little one. But yeah, I'm going to make a cup of tea and then have breakfast and start to pack up. So as you can see, I'm having a pack down nice and early. It's 10 o'clock, so if I want to go mobile for the rest of the day, I can. I haven't touched the rods, I haven't moved them. They've been out there since last night. I'm confident they're on the spot, so there's no need to move them. Let's see what the rest of the day brings us.
No, this is the best fight I've had, even if I lose it. Oh, I mean, that's a piece of death. I just dropped a sausage.
Oh,
They've got mine on video. Oh, mate, I had content to your page. expecting it to be a mysterious carp. Well, I should have known that. Quite a side pattern.
So my right rod's back leading, but my middle one loaded to the pads.
Trying to dart that way. Just trying to dart either side of the moment. So. He's seen the snag. He's really trying to go for it.
Oh, you're under?
Sorry, mate. It's not a PB, mate. We ain't having that. I think he thinks he's going to swim. He's like, yes. I tell you, mate, the sooner you play ball, the better. Right? Where's that come from?
You gonna wait first or?
I don't think I'm going to PB here. 18 minus the sling. So I'm going
17.3 minus the sling.
14. Bang
Yeah.
on 14, yeah.
Yeah.
Ball first. Good afternoon, guys. Fine. Bloopers show. What's happening, guys? Combe Bank Fishery, finally off the mark. Thought we were staring a blank in the eye. In the eye? I think we need to do photos first. What's happening, guys? Combe Bank Fishery, finally off the mark. £14. Avoided a blank. Lovely looking fish. A few hours left. You never know. Let's get back and see if we can get another one. Happy days.
No.
Yeah, he ain't going to struggle to go, is he? There he goes.
Whee.
I'm going to try it. Casting with Scudder. We're not going to do it, Joe, does it? Because it costs your legs. So. Thank you very much.
So finally Scudder gets one on the bank and there's no blanks for any of us. So happy days. That one came on a spot that was 11 wrapped out. We spotted over the top of it, so well done to Scudder. Got a few more hours. Might be able to get another one. We'll have to see. This is seems to be the bite time between 11 and 1 o'clock. I had that big one yesterday about 1:15, which is in about half an hour's time. I think we're probably going to head off around 2-3 o'clock. But I've got a little while. We'll see. Depending on the weather, it is meant to rain at 2:30. So I'd rather not get wet, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, sorry this vlog hasn't really had much content in it. I've just been spending the time catching up with them and just relaxing and just enjoying me fishing. It's lovely and quiet here. It's just nice to get a break from down now and again, get out somewhere different and prove that I can catch in other places as well, not just there. So yeah, I'm going to sit back now, I'm going to have a little relax and see what the afternoon brings. We're getting ever closer to that time, nearly time to pack up and go home. The weather today is bang on for a bite as well, so I'm dragging it out for as long as I can. No Scudder's had one, but I would have thought we'd had a few more bites, but it doesn't matter, we've all had a fish now, so it's been a good session. And like I say, it's nice to just get out somewhere different and prove that I can still catch them other places as well. Yeah, I don't know what to do now. It's I think it's about 1:30. I'm going to try and drag it out till 5 at a push, and then we've got to go. That rain does look like it's coming though, looking at the clouds behind me. We'll have to see, won't we? So that video you just watched was actually filmed last year, around 8 months ago. Now the reason why I didn't make it into video and get it out to you was I didn't think I had enough footage to make a decent video. Now once I've actually sat down and started editing a different video, which is where I was going to throw all random clips of any fish that I caught throughout the year that didn't make it into a video into one big long one, I've realised I've got enough footage, so I'm happy to get this one out to you. And the fish that we caught definitely deserved its own video, so I'm very happy about that. I'd also like to say thank you. We just hit 500 subscribers, which is amazing. I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much, and keep liking and commenting, and let's grow this channel together. So until next time, tight lines, wet nets, and I'll see you all soon.